Ghost yesterday, when you have 3 Ultra tanks, why not go for a hyper carry? Sangyoon has always been on the Kog'Maw side of the coin when you evaluate Kog'Maw on Twitch, which are really these backline carries. So first Kog'Maw of the season, it's definitely not first Kog'Maw of 2017. And suddenly, if the tanks do their job, Cassiopeia is a short-range mage, melee assassin in Kha'Zix, Caitlyn, no one should be getting anywhere near the Kog'Maw. And, well, it's on Marin to draft the Gragas just to give them a hope in hell of actually getting access to the Kog'Maw.
And this is going to require an incredible snowball out of the Afrika Freaks. I just cannot see this ROX Tigers lineup of champions alone, no matter who's piloting them, struggle if they make it to an even later game. And Marin, however, it happened in the first game.
And Marin has to self-counterpick just to have a hope of getting towards the Kog'Maw. Famous interaction is that during the Cataclysm, you are immune to CC, so something like the attempt at casting you away during that animation will not register. We've seen the interaction multiple times already in Korea, so you actually do struggle pretty hard as the Gragas in the matchup, so kind of all over the rift. Headaches for the Afrika Freaks, but things looked like they were on fire 25 minutes during Game 1, and it still was able to be extinguished. Is this too much fire, Atlas? You are a resident fireman. What is your verdict?
This is a hell of a lot of fire, Puff Smithy. Like if I was standing out doing a news report talking about the fire, I'd just say there is a hell of a lot of fire. Don't go near this. But the Afrika Freaks proved that no matter what team composition they have the determination to get a victory here against the ROX Tigers. This, like you mentioned before, is hard mode, but I think it's almost like insanity mode. What's one of those funny games that has a hard mode that's actually impossible to beat? Like, I feel like this is one of those situations.
I hear it. This is Captain Planet, fire on the side of ROX Tigers. Heart is what Afrika Freaks hope they are.
Yeah, well, Wheeler is definitely winning out on that one. Let's hop into game number 2.
The Smeb Madness build. Mighty Bear's here.
Okay, they're gonna find the knock-up though. There's a stretching strike, doesn't get the pullback as the flash comes in. Oh, heroic entrance! And Mickey says, hi! We're going for the dive! And Mighty Bear is gonna tank up the turret for a while. Linderong, this is looking like a repeat of the previous game. However, oh, the turret, remember, does actually hit those. Oh dear. Oh, oopsies. And he gets executed. Linderong.
On Marin, and that's usually more important than just pushing. Speaking of kills.
Yeah, Marin's going to make his way back into lane, saying, I'm the only one here, I promise. As there's the EQ combo, and Jarvan's trying to get out. Really good ultimate from Marin, and the Petrifying Gaze grabs the Fat Man a kill. It's going to even things out. He's still doing okay.
Hero's entrance available now. You can imagine what's going to happen, Atlas.
Yep, this is a big dive. Stretching strike once again comes in, but it's a good stun as Kramer gets himself out of the way. Are they going to be able to get a follow-up kill? Mighty Bear gets the wild growth from Key. Oh god, what? Okay, never mind. He's just dead. Was not expecting that to actually work.
I think there might have been a trap there, Auto. I actually missed the interaction, but I'm sure we'll get a replay of it. ROX has so many different turret dive opportunities.
To get enough damage down as here's the teleport in. Good ultimate once again as Mighty Bear is going to go low, but I believe he has the passive available. He's going to be able to grab at least one kill. That's the second going down onto Key as Marin. Can he actually save this? No, he can't. The ultimate comes down as Mighty Bear's in trouble. The bop comes down as Marin flashes. Wants to get the barrel kill, but doesn't get it. Linderong still had his flash and should be okay. You've got Spirit coming in. He throws down the ult. Can Key actually get taken down? No, they go for Sangyoon, who's got a lot of shields available. Another Q comes in, but he flashes to safety. Justice Punch gets in. Good flash from Spirit, but is it going to be enough? Heroic entrance. That is going to get the Galio out and also saves Marin's life, thank goodness. So the ROX Tigers certainly coming out the victors there.
And they're certainly willing to pull the trigger, but again and again, the traps keep undoing it. Sangyoon stepped on the trap right at the end. There was another trap that ruined the engage. The trap line from Kramer has been godly this game, or godly effective. It's kind of hard to tell. We saw the dive come through. Another expected dive. This time the wild growth can be combined. He had the passive as well. But watch what happens here when Gragas actually goes for the ultimate. Linderong gives up all his health taking the turret, and then Sangyoon escaping, walks on a trap. Zach walks on a trap. Everyone is stepping on the damn traps!
The cupcakes are so delicious!
And then Spirit, you know, if he kills Sangyoon, then the trap is the reason for that to happen. Teleport comes in, gets away from isolation by flashing towards Key. Had the flash to get out, and well, we're still fine. Well, Hero's Entrance not available, but Galio top lanes, they're going to keep pressuring. And here's dive.
Yeah, so there it is. And they are actually able to execute it this time. Not going to be able to grab this turret just yet as the tower falls on the bottom side of the map too. So the Tigers lineup is starting to work. You can see Tucson, he's trying to bait this one in. They've got the Cassiopeia moving over as well. Good barrel timing, straight in to the Glacial Fissure. And Jarvan has to give up his life. Kuro grabs another kill assist, I guess. So he grabs credit for that one as well. And Mickey, you're in trouble. Oh, he gets out of the way of the Petrifying Gaze. Oh, Kuro just doesn't quite land it. That is going to be Mighty Bear coming in now as Marin doing his favorite thing so far this series. Kidnapped is the Snake Lady. Still able to get a bit of work done, but the Winds of War and the red buff enough to take this one down. And honestly, this is the weirdest game I've ever seen.
A Freak of Freaks had vision. They wait. I wonder why I'm saying that, given that ROX have kind of messed it up multiple times. And the reason is that they just keep doing things, Atlas. They just keep jumping in and in. They're playing like OMG and the Chinese teams we talked about in Season 3, just diving turrets if they're not there. Speaking of diving turrets.
Yep, Spirit's going to take a hell of a lot of damage, but Tucson's the one tanking up this turret. Just gives Spirit a way out. Still gets him a cheeky turret shot and almost dies, but he is okay. You got to keep your junk.
Bear's in vision for this.
And jumps straight onto a trap.
Of course.
Yeah, Heroic Entrance is going to get him in there, though, and I feel like Mighty Bear may still have a positive impact on this fight, as Kuro, he's going pretty ballistic. Decent Petrifying Gaze, but no stuns to be had, as now he flashes out of the way. That Cataclysm was huge, as Linderong does get himself out. It's a double kill for Mickey. And the double teleports just to keep him alive. He does survive as well as Kramer. He's waiting for his way back in, and look at this. Sangyoon picks up another one as Marin falls down.
The fights never end because there's so much long-range initiation and survivability. Rift Herald is summoned, Caitlyn is alive, no one else has any health, but it probably doesn't matter.
Okay, well, he charges the turret. Kramer's incredibly low, as that's one living artillery and he's dead. Still is able to do a fair bit of damage here to this thing, so it won't get another charge off, you'd hope to think. Or you'd just think.
Oh, the teleport on the blobs, bringing it back.
Oh my god. This game, Papa Smithy.
It's the best counterpoint to Game 1, Atlas. We see a replay. It all starts with a trap. How could it end up like this? And then they just jump in, they keep brute force, and no one turns on Sangyoon, but when finally Marin gets there, you're like, well, this could be a big cask and change the game. Crucially, the ult interrupts the body slam. The cask isn't perfect. Mighty Bear jumps in the back, Justice Punch, gets a double kill. You know, never see an instant double kill on a Galio. They reinvest so much because they know heal is up as well, and a shield, a heal. Mighty Bear stays alive, they get another kill, they're going to get the mid lane turret as well, and another bigger reason to keep up the Gallios, you can tell, Atlas.
Obviously. He tried like 5 different things. Okay. Mickey's going to Justice League punch his way back towards Marin. He's taking approximately 0 damage right
He's got more health.
Redemption comes back in, but eventually they're able to cut him through. And now, okay, that's going to be a double kill here for Kuro. Can they actually switch over to the Baron from this? Not looking likely. 22 minutes, it is going to do a fair bit of damage, but it will at least be this turret. What the heck went wrong, ROX Tigers?
They gave so much time to 4 members of Freak of
this Baron as well. Look at how much it's taking as Mighty Bear's trying to get himself into that pit. Tucson is the one that goes down, but Spirit locks down the Baron. They lose 2, but they get the big purple buff. They should be okay with that, as Mighty Bear is going to once again get into the
damage for a while.
Yeah, it's going to taunt up Spirit. Yeah, it takes a lot of damage here. And actually may not make it back to this pit, as there's the Cataclysm. Spirit gets himself into a position where he can possibly get over for the smite, gets into the pit, but he doesn't get the Baron! That is going to be the lockdown! And Mighty Bear is able to take down Spirit there as well. Heroic Entrance gets Mickey out, so a Heroic Exit gets through there. And look at this, we've got
They want it.
Oh, good flash from Kramer immediately.
Sangyoon.
That is going to be no Zach for the rest of this fight. And Tucson, he's gone extraordinarily low. Kuro grabs that kill as Sangyoon flashing forward once again. He wants it. Kramer, he's going to get the kill. And Linderong's going to fall as well. A Freak of Freaks turn it on its head, but it's going to be answered. Oh, God, this would be the game where a Carthian surprise gets a kill on an AD carry. And it certainly... Oh, goes Marin. Oh, that is a lot of damage. Yeah, the rapid fire cannon doing work, and they're going to start this fight off. Our Freak of Freaks. Good elastic slingshot.
They'll probably have to turn here at some point, Rox. I don't think they can get out of this.
Yeah, Unbreakable from Tucson eats a lot of damage, but there's the turn like you were talking about. Marin taking a lot of damage, a lot of abuse as Linderong. He gets the Cataclysm onto Kramer, but he gets his way out. Sangyoon does pick up the kill onto Marin off in the back end. It looks like a Freak of Freaks still feeling like they have a position to possibly fight. Their consistent damage is huge if the range is not going to be a problem.
Definitely will, though, Atlas. Taking this turret without getting more picks, actually taking the inhibitor, sorry, without more picks, really hard. Teleport coming in. Linderong coming back in the fight. Maybe that'll be enough.
Well, it will be a 5 versus 4. Traps are set up, but it's just not enough. Twin Fangs are actually coming down. Mickey could go for a turn. Doesn't have the flash, though. So it's all a Brit telegraph. Justice Punch. Not going to be heading back into the battle. He was going very, very low.
Sangyoon is the one furthest behind, but Whimsy will get him out of danger. Marin has teleport when he respawns. 10 seconds. It's already been, what, a minute and a half fight. It hasn't ended yet.
Well, Spirit can offer a ward here. Throws down the control ward.
Yeah, they're still chasing. They want to fight this.
Oh, they certainly do.
Turn.
And they need to get in here soon. The Kha'Zix is well and truly far away.
Cooldowns are back up for the tanks on ROX.
Yeah, good slows come in. As there's a Justice Punch. Bit of a disconnect on the side of the ROX Tigers, though, as Mickey flies through. Yeah, it's a split-up fight, but Kuro does grab this first kill. They're corralling the ROX Tigers. Massive knock-up with the Glacial Fissure. Sangyoon gets Spirit, but can the Freak of Freaks turn this? Linderong will get stunned. He'll be taken down by the Caitlyn.
None from Spirit, none from Mighty Bear. And just an auto attack, ostensibly, picks up the kill on it. They will fight for this Elder Dragon, and maybe a bridge too far. Even the tanks will be doing damage to those proxies. Those are the auto attacks I'm talking about, Atlas.
The big ones, right?
Any of them from the Caitlyn at this point, they're all big. Meanwhile,
yeah, that's a bad time.
Cassiopeia is recalling. She does complete the recall. When they see this, they'll probably engage. Yeah, I mean, they probably had to do this, unfortunately, Afrika. Two bad decisions open to them. Can Spirit be the hero?
Yeah, all these waves are pushing in as the rest of them are freaking freaks. They want to try. Oh, okay. How many auto attacks was that, Papa Smithy?
That was about 4.
Yeah, not many. Kramer also able to do a whole bunch of work onto Sangyoon when he actually gets there. As even Mickey.
Okay.
Oh, God. Here's the cataclysmic entrance. And Linderong locks down the kill. This should be good night to the Afrika Freaks for Game 2. Even pulling back Tucson, kidnaps him. That's a present for the rest of the ROX Tigers. And there's a petrifying gaze that you'd like to write home about, but that is going to be a pretty easy Mercurial Scimitar, and Sangyoon's Kog'Maw is looking so scary here in the late game, and we are going to Game 3. And I never thought I wanted it, Papa Smithy, but I do! And I'm so excited that we're going to see this once again, hopefully with a different team composition from both sides, to be honest.
Early game run by the Initiation Trio. Jarvan, Galio, and Zach open for the first 3 picks. But then Sangyoon made it all about him. That man on your screen right now, 11, 1, and 10. And this was the fallback. Even if they screw up, engage after engage in the